Hey, you guys, come on into the live, honey, because let me tell y'all something. I just wrapped my beauty class. Hey, AJ. Hey, if you got a business, stay tuned in. That's all I got to tell y'all, because we finna get it cracking, okay? If you got a business, stay tuned in, period. If you got a business, if you sell a product, whatever it is, stay tuned in. Like, that's all I need y'all to understand. Like, that's it. That's it. So yeah, y'all, I just wrapped with the beauty. How are you? The Beauty Business Blueprint Virtual Summit. And let me tell y'all, it was lit. Okay? Period. Yes, Alma, period. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the lace class, Alma. Hey, it's going up. Like, tell the people they need to get their class seat. That's all I know. Hey, Purple Joe 62. How you doing? Yes, you guys. So listen, okay? Thank you, babe. Yes, Mogul moves. So look, y'all. I just wrapped with the Beauty Business Blueprint Virtual Summit. It's a mouthful. I got to get that out. And listen, I was talking about how to be a serial beauty boss, serial beautypreneur. And thank you, girl. Tell them. Serial businesspreneur or beautypreneur, y'all. And right now, I'm just going to talk about businesses in general. So if you do have a business, please stay on the live, okay? Because I'm about to add some people into the live. And I think y'all want to hear what they got to say, honey, okay? Because, baby, it was free game, okay? I'm just trying to tell y'all what's really about to go on, okay? So if you got a business, drop your business in the comments, period. Drop your business in the comments because let me tell y'all want to hear what these people got to say. Y'all might get some, y'all might get some people that's going to shop with y'all or something. You never know, So yeah, so listen, y'all. I'm going to just jump right into it because some of the people that I want to come on they aren't on my live yet, right? But I got some gems that I want for all business owners to understand, especially if you're trying to start multiple businesses or have multiple streams of income or multiple revenue sources. So again, y'all, I was talking about becoming a serial beautypreneur. Hey, Kobe. Hey, babe. So yeah, so I'm gonna just jump right into it. Okay, so if you want multiple businesses, then stay tuned in, okay? So they were asking me basically like how I started to have all of these businesses, how I started to how do I juggle multiple businesses. For those who don't know, I'm Yaya the Mogul. I'm a celebrity hairstylist as well as a celebrity makeup artist. I'm also a serial solopreneur. I just recently started building my team and adding people to my team to make my businesses successful. Right now I currently have 3 businesses in one organization. Styles by Yaya is the first one. That's my first baby. That is my hair service company. So that's where all my clients book through is Styles by Yaya. My second business is Millionaire Hair. Millionaire Hair is a luxury hair extension company. We take the $600 billion beauty industry and create general wealth in the Black community by starting initiatives and teaching people how to be financially fluid through the beauty industry. And we do that through selling hair extensions. And then my third business is Beauty Galore Store. That's an online beauty supply store. It's the equivalent to Amazon, but just with all beauty supply store products. So yeah, those are my 3. And my one organization is Rise. Rise is a initiative to give people resources to be or to promote personal development, financial fluidity, and spiritual growth. So boom, there you go. That's what I got my plate full with. And hey, Rosemary, that's just the person I was looking for, girl. So I'm gonna start real quick, and then I'm gonna add Rosemary in a second so she could just listen, y'all. If y'all are not following this lady, Rosemary, comment below so they know who to follow. This lady set it off at the summit, y'all. So much so, first of all, it was her summit, let's be clear. But so much so that I had to go live and tell y'all to go follow her. Like, it was just point blank, period. So, anywho, so I'm going to jump into it. So, again, serial, of course, we were talking about serial beautypreneurs, but I'm going to just talk about serial businesspreneurs in general. So, make sure y'all follow her. She just said, hey, y'all. So, go follow Rosemary. And then, yeah, or screenshot it so you know who to follow. So, yeah. So, first of all, when you're trying to do multiple businesses, you got to start at the end of the road for you. Whatever your biggest dream is, whatever you feel like is the highest peak, and you need to work yourself backwards, okay? So I see you guys coming in. Hey, Underground Foot Racing J. Jeanette Hale, 72, what's up? Of course, Sophie's Punch, what's up? And a few more of you guys. Make sure, again, if you have a business, drop your business in the comment section, please. And don't forget to follow Rosemary Salem Co. So, yeah, so when you have these multiple businesses or when you're building them, you want to start outwardly and work yourself in, okay? So what that means is, for example, I know that I want 8 sources of income. Some of them will be businesses. Some of them will be stocks and bonds. Some of them will be investments. However, I started from the like at the end of that, and I work my way backwards. So I know, okay, instead of doing a DBA, I'm going to be doing an S Corp, or I'm going to be doing an LLC, or I'm going to be doing a B Corp, or I'm going to be doing a C Corp, because you need to know at the end of the day, hey, Duke, hey, Kago, hey, Ebony, if you have a business, drop it in the comments. Hey, Chevelle, if you have a business, drop it in the comment section, y'all. So I know for a fact that if I want these 8 sources of income, I'm going to start where those 8 sources in and work my way backwards, because you got to start, of course, you got to go from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and so on, right? So you start there, you work your way backwards. So depending on how many businesses you want and what you see for yourself and what your goals are, that will determine if you need an LLC, if you need a foundation, if you need an S Corp, if you need a charity, whatever you want to do. So you got to make sure you plan it out and, of course, work your way backwards. With that being said, make sure y'all have a great plan and a great foundation. A great resource is SBA.gov. If you guys go to SBA.gov and click on the Start a Business tab, that tab will give you more information on the type of business you should start, all by doing surveys. Also, another great resource is Hello Alice. Hello Alice is based off of AI software that helps a lot of business owners basically get resources for the things you need. They point you in the right direction to funding. They point you in the right direction to a lot of stuff. Hi. I'm waving at you guys. Sorry. Hello. Y'all share this live with 3 people directly. And if you have a business, drop it in the comments. And don't forget to follow Rosemary Salem Co. She said hello. Let me pin her comment so y'all can see it. Oh, for some reason it's not letting me pin the comments, you guys. Oh, boom. There we go. I was holding it down and you got to just press it. Okay, so yeah. So when you do this, you want to make sure you work your way. Start at the maximum goal and work your way backwards. So that way, when you have the first step, you know that first step is going to lead to your end game. Okay, your end goal. So yeah, thank you. I just pinned it. So boom. So that's already number 1. Number 2, you need a plan for residual income. If you're one of those people that want a lot of businesses, there's no way that you're going to fund all of your businesses by just using your own money. I tried to do it, and let me tell you something. Okay, I wasn't here for it because I like my coin and I want to keep it. So you need something that's literally specifically for your businesses so that you can spend. And then of course you want to make investments where you're gonna get the return on your investments and use that money from other people. Hey AD, hey Heather, one of my favorite business coaches has just entered the room. Okay, hey Cherie, y'all make sure y'all follow You Aim to Start. Drop it in the comments, Heather, so people know. AD, drop your business in the comments. Hey Corey, I missed you at the beauty summit today. How are you? How are you? So yes, please drop your business in the comment section. Please don't, the Rosemary Salem Co. That is pinned, make sure y'all follow her, okay? Because when I enter her into this live, honey, y'all gonna want to hear what she got to say. And sis is bomb, okay? I'm trying to tell y'all. So yeah, so again, yes, follow You Aim to Start, please. Oh, hey Devin, sis has entered the chat, honey, okay? Listen, y'all, let me just kind of take a moment to say we just had the dopest time at the beauty business blue. Wait, I'm about to get tongue-tied. Model page. Boom. You want to be a model. Hey, Morgan. Oh, another mogul. Yes, ma'am. Hey, girl. I love it. I love it. Devin, hey. Okay, first of all, back to what I was about to say. So we just left the beauty business blueprint virtual summit. Let me tell y'all something. It was lit. Okay, but I had to jump on here with some of the masterminds behind the whole thing. Rosemary put it all together. Devin was the host, and listen, we had the most phenomenal time, but we're about to drop these gems for every other business owner because listen, I talked about basically just being a serial beautypreneur, but because I had some extra gems, I decided to come on live because I was so excited and I had to tell y'all about it. So yeah, that's what we doing, okay? So yeah, so jumping back into it, listen, tips for all the people who want to have multiple businesses. So start at the end goal or the end game, the end result, and work your way backwards for your plan. Somebody that helped me do this is actually the You Aim to Start. What's up, twins? Hey, Erica, congratulations on winning the prize today at the summit, girl. I know you happy about that prize because I would be, okay? So yeah, so you want to start at the end result and you want to work your way towards the beginning. Somebody that helped me recognize this is the You Aim to Start business strategist. Her name is Heather. She definitely helped me tremendously when it came to my business. Okay, she's also in here. Secondly, you want to plan for residual income. Okay, y'all. So when you have multiple streams of or multiple businesses, you have to finance them somehow. How are we supposed to finance them and we don't have multiple income? Like, what are we gonna do? Okay, because if you was anything like me, you was gonna be stressed out because you're trying to pay for everything yourself. Okay, and like I said earlier, I love my coin, and my coin is my coin, and I ain't trying to just be out here just spending it like that. Hey, Linda Dia, is that how you say that? Tell me if I pronounce your name right. Amina, hey girl. So yeah, so you want to make sure you got residual income. I'm talking, if you're a service-based business, thank you. If you're a service-based business, you need to have a product. There is no reason why you, as a service provider, should not have a product. Because let me tell you, as a hairstylist, girl, hey Angelina girl, hey baby, hey J. So if y'all have any businesses, drop them in the comment section. And I'm talking real businesses. I'm not talking hobbies. Okay? If you have a real business, drop it in the comments. Okay? And be sure to follow Rosemary Salem Co. I pinned her comment I'm bringing sis into the chat real soon, so y'all want to hear what this lady got to say. Y'all, she's so phenomenal, and I'm so godly proud of her. Like, she's so amazing. So yeah, I know I'm real goofy, y'all, so my personality is really big, so y'all can laugh with me, okay? So yeah, so you want to make sure you have products. You want to make sure, as like, so for example, as a hairstylist, I didn't have products for a long time, so you know what I did? Stress myself out about getting clients through the door. But guess what? If I have a product that's working in my sleep, somebody can go on my website and purchase my lace glue. Somebody can go on my website and purchase my glue adhesive remover. They can go on my website, and these are things that I'm just now getting to the point where I'm like, you know what? Behind the chair is great. I could be behind the chair for however many years I want to, but when I'm ready to come from behind the chair, you better believe that all of that money from them products is going to be sitting over there waiting on me to get it together. Hey, Rebo. So yeah. Okay, so thirdly, we got to know the difference between clients and customers. Okay? Clients are those who rock with you. Those are your consumers that really get down with the get down. They gonna shop with you. They gonna buy everything that you sell. They don't care if you don't use it. This is not supporters. Supporters go on the customer side, okay? Supporters are your mama, your cousin, your TT and them who just about to buy something because they want to support you. Those are the customers, those one-time buyers. So you gotta understand and differentiate the difference between your customers and your clients. Your clients are those repeat customers who rocking forever. Okay? They don't care if you move to Alaska in an igloo. They gonna be on the first thing smoking to get whatever you got. Okay? Those are your clients. And so yes, repeat business. Okay, so y'all have to know the difference. So make sure when people are shopping with you, you are now going to turn your customers into clients, especially when you're rolling out new businesses. Okay, so when you're rolling out those businesses, guess what? My email list is going to send out a blast, and that's going to say, listen, hey, I'm integrating a new service. I'm integrating a new product. I'm testing this out. And what you may want to do, hint, hint, wink, wink, is you want to give them exclusive, or an exclusive look, or an exclusive buy, or an exclusive, anything exclusive. What's up, Body by Duty? One. What's up, Brooklyn the stylist? Hey. How y'all doing? If y'all got a business, please drop it in the comment section. Share this live with at least 3 friends directly. And we gonna get it popping because I'm about to have Miss Rosemary Salem Coat into the chat, y'all. And I'm so excited. Okay. Hey, Janae. So yeah, so you want to make sure, you know, you can literally say, hey, all of my customers for this business. So I'll take Styles by Yaya, for example. Which, and a lot of this stuff I'm still integrating, you know, so if you my client on here and you ain't get the email yet, don't be mad because it's coming, okay? But, that's hair services. So with Millionaire Hair, a lot of my clients knew I was coming out with a hair company before the whole world did. Why? Because I'm going to get their feedback. Some of my clients, I let them test the hair. I let them purchase early. I gave them discounts. I gave them a lot of different things. So, you know, if you're doing multiple businesses, you might want to figure out a way to integrate that into a current business, to use those clients that you have to become customers for your other business and then clients for that business. So you want to turn those clients into, it's like a cycle. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, if y'all get what I'm saying, go ahead, drop a gem in the comments section. You know what I'm saying? Drop a gem. Okay, because that's all we dishing out tonight. Okay, I'm just so pumped from this beauty summit that I cannot contain myself. Okay, can y'all tell? Because sis is lit. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm just so excited. So anyways, so yeah, so okay. So with your clients and your customers, And I'm sure Rosemary can give y'all a little bit more tea on this that I'm about to say. But when you are, because she talked about this during the summit, and I definitely want her to kind of expound on it here, is when you are marketing, you need to use more than just social media. And somebody just put it in the comment section. It was you aim to start. Yeah. So you want that email list to be so popping that, listen, she said it like this. She said, if Instagram shut down tomorrow, baby, we still rolling. Okay? Because, listen, Instagram ain't stopping nothing over here. Okay? Because this money and this coin is coming ASAP, immediately. Okay? So, yeah. So, make sure that email list is popping. Make sure that text list is popping. All of that. Okay, guys? Thank you for your gems. Thank you for your gems. Thank you for your gems. Okay? Now, I'm about to, Rosemary, go ahead and call in, girl, so we can give these people some tea, sis. Yes, honey. Meanwhile, while I'm waiting on her to call in, make sure you guys go and purchase a seat to my pandemic-proof lace class. This class is beginner friendly. It's for those who asking their best friend to hook them up before a party. It's the person who late to church because y'all didn't forgot to lay that lace down and melt it. Listen, Rosemary is coming in, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and allow her to come in. But yes, make sure you purchase a seat. The link is in the bio. And then make sure you got, yes, man. Yes, I'm so excited. I can tame myself. Okay, please introduce yourself to people and let them know who you are and what you do.
Oh my goodness. First and foremost, thank you so much. I am so honored to be on here today. And my only objective here for those of you all who are on here investing your time, that's something that you'll never get back. I say that all the time. It's the most precious thing. Oftentimes we miss out on our callings and blessings because we don't understand that time is something that is, given to us for us to operate in our calling and our assignment. It's not given to us for us to waste and boast on the things of this world that are unfulfilling. So I just wanted to say that we're here to talk about business, period. So I just put together a summit, a virtual summit. This is actually my second virtual summit. I've done several in-person events, but this is my second summit since I've been in business for over 6+ years. And this one was at the absolute best. Why? Because I felt God's presence being on every part of it, from the beginning to the end, to the people. Everybody, these people will never know, but God told me to reach out to the specific people. It was just that serious. I didn't do a speaker call. The first summit I do normally when I do events, I do a big speaker call. Everybody apply. I want to be a speaker. I want to be a speaker. And God said, no, I'll have a specific agenda for you. If you just trust me, I'm going to lead you to everybody. Yaya was one of those people. And I'm going to be honest on here now and tell her this. When Yaya didn't respond to my email, y'all, I was crazy. I was like, he told me her. I'm like, you go into doubt mode. And I got a point here. Because I'm not saying it because she was off her job. What I'm saying is some of us get discouraged when it don't happen the way we thought it was going to happen, right? We start giving up. Because it's like, oh my God, you told me that she was going to be like guys, and now she like, no, and I'm not hearing nothing. And then, I don't know her like that, at the time. So, me also operating in, my mind and my world, sometimes you need to step outside yourself. In my mind, I was like, well, I don't want to message her again because I don't want to get on her nerves. I want to think that, I'm over here, just begging for speakers and all that. I'm going through all of these emotions that are ignorant. Okay. And I can talk about myself. All right. Because sometimes you have to do that so you can check yourself so you can be better. So I'm over here in my feelings, in my emotions. And, little did I know, I had to message her for something totally different, genuinely something totally different. And she reached out, she was like, hey, I never heard that from the summit. I'm so excited to be a part. And I said, what? I was like, I thought that, like, so as soon as she was like, is it too late? I immediately, in my line, 24 hours, I had her clock. I was like,
Literally.
girl, I said, listen, it is not too late. Your spot
Honey,
has been
join the
reserved.
summit, sis. Okay, you
Listen,
said, no, ma'am, it is not. Okay, because Jesus told me, okay, that you were supposed to be a part. So you gonna be a part.
I was like, listen, and then normally, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, some of y'all gotta check your attitude, especially when you're doing stuff. Because, you know, I could have easily been like, well, you know what, it was a lot of work to you know, do a 24-hour turnaround, but I didn't care because I understood that he told me exactly who was supposed to be on this summit. He did. Flat out, he told me from the host to all the speakers, and everybody came together. And
Yes.
it was the most easiest process. And people, even now, all of everybody had like a boo-boo in you know, in their part. And they kept coming to me like, Rosie, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, y'all, no, period. We did what we were supposed to do. This had nothing to do about with perfection. So we're gonna go ahead. I want to give you business knowledge, but I'm already giving y'all business knowledge. If y'all not catching what I'm putting down,
Okay.
you missing out. The first thing you can do in anything that you're doing to try to be successful is fix your mindset. Yes, your mindset. A lot of what you heard me say was get over my pride, get out of my feelings, get out of my ego, get out of that. See, some of you all think too much. You think yourself out of your greatness. You think yourself out of your millions. You think yourself out of your next. And when you have a mindset of a failure, you are going to produce what you think. Okay, so if you telling yourself every day, I don't think I can do it. Guess what? You ain't gonna do it, big bro. It
Right.
ain't gonna happen. Your emotions, what you decree, it will be established. You have to watch your mouth. You know, my mother was the only person that I know who never cursed. And I'm not saying that because she was perfect, but I always admired how she never cursed. I thought it was mission impossible because I know you get me mad enough, honey, it's gonna come out. You're gonna catch
It might
all the
slip
big
out.
words,
Okay.
and they not gonna be friendly. But my mom, when I started cursing as a young child, the first time she heard me say it, immediately she yelled across the room and said, "Watch your mouth." Some of y'all gotta check your mouths. What are you saying? What are you decreeing over your life? What are you decreeing over your business? She just first and foremost, to be 100, she gave y'all some real $1 million nuggets. So some of y'all be sleeping on the thing that can elevate you and propel you because you want somebody to spoon feed you. You want somebody to carry your hand and sit you in the high chair and buckle you up so you don't slide out, and then pull the nice little tray in front of you so you can make a mess of it and be spoon fed. And that is not what is going to allow you to dominate in the market. I have a book. Let me pick it up right
Child,
now.
Rosemary, girl, she might with her on my live, y'all. Listen, girl,
Listen, I titled my book, this is my book, Dominate Your Market. The reason why I named it Dominate Your Market, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I started my business off an air mattress. I came home, I was working at Target and a bootleg attached company that stole my last paycheck after I said I was gonna quit. They told me that they was not gonna pay me, and I never got that little $129, and I was hurt because I earned that $129 and I needed it because I was already broke as heck. Okay, so you just took my little last little money, and I'm already broke. So I was working at Target part time in the food center, making y'all little pieces of your impatient selves and giving y'all popcorn and y'all hot dogs with your rude selves, and that's what I was doing. I was walking in my own misery. And in order for me to get out of my misery, I had to answer the call. So I came home from work with my khaki pants on and my ugly red shirt that I hated because I do not like wearing red like that personally. And I'm sitting here coming home, and guess what I got greeted to? My air mattress had popped. And then my sister had politely laid the red eviction notice on top of that. And so I don't know why my degree was laying on the mattress as well. So I came home and I'm on the phone at the time with one of my close friends. And I said, girl, I just walked home from this riding the bus I'm tired, and I just come home. My air mattress is busted, and then Belinda just dropped the notice on the bed, and I'm like, and then weirdly, girl, why is it by my degree? And she said, girl, you need to take a picture of this. I said,
Wow.
like what? You know, once again, listen. It took me a minute to get my mindset right. So, Lil Rosemary was about to snap. Like, what you mean take a picture? This is not a photo shoot. I'm telling you that I'm going through something, and you talk about take a picture of something that is hurting my feelings. She said, take a picture because this will never be your life again. That's exactly what she told me.
Wow. Let me stop you right there. I'm so sorry to interject. But let me tell you something. Y'all got to understand the value of the people around you. If the people around you cannot see life into you and they cannot propel you or see what you can't see, even in your darkest moments, then those are the wrong people. So when you have these dark times and you have these people who, oh girl, I don't know why you go through all of that stuff. That's not your. Them ain't fake. They're not the people for you, because the people who are equally yoked and who gonna speak life into you and who are going to help you. Like, oh girl, guess what? This is the last time you. Her friend didn't say, oh girl, well, what you gonna do? And,
hello.
Well, maybe you could come, do this and do that, or ask the people for another 30 days or whatever. She said, oh no, take a picture because that's gonna be the last time. Do you know how much faith that the people around you gotta have in you for your friends to say, girl, that ain't even gonna be your life. That's not even your life. So you might as well take a picture now because you're never seeing it again.
Ever. And I never did.
Exactly. Go ahead.
And I never did. No, you absolutely. That was a perfect part to stop me and stop me at any point, because how I just be.
I love it.
So we definitely want to make sure that we getting everything. So absolutely, she spoke a prophecy over my life, and it came to pass. And sometimes you have to have those people who speak life into your visions and dreams. But let me tell you, that same power that she had, I had in myself.
Yes.
See, we have the gift to speak life over our own life. And this is why I'm talking about the mindset. And then we're going to get into the knowledge. But you all will never be able to receive anything. You can write down all the notes and gems. You can do the little gem. Some of y'all been collecting gems for 10 years.
Ooh. Girl, I'm about to run out my seat. Who been collecting the DMs for the tea? Listen, I used to be one of them people, so I can laugh at it.
And I'm not saying that to be harsh or rude or make myself seem boastful. I'm saying that because I genuinely love when people go after the thing that they say they want to do.
Yes.
You gotta be excited like you was on day one. You gotta give every day that same energy. Because there are times where I will wake up and I would say, I am tired. I'm an over deliver. So when I have clients, I give them so much of me, and I'm just like, I'm tired. And then I have to check myself. I was like, you know what? You prayed for these type of problems. Do not go backwards in your thinking. Sometimes you can think yourself back to poverty.
Right. Oh, that's a very that right there. Listen, that's a hand clap right there, because praying for your problem, like that right there, is a whole word. Okay, like we used to pray for it. Like I prayed to have these issues. I prayed for this success, and with this success and this level comes new issues. So yes, you can pray, because some people might say, "What? Pray for my problems? I don't want no problems."
Right.
Give me the millionaire problems. Okay.
Right. You gotta understand, in the Bible there is so many stories of suffering. Choose your suffering, right? Because it's going to come. Everybody is going to suffer.
Honey.
That's when I had to understand. I remember one time my dad, who was a minister, and we never had a great relationship. My dad was not the dad that he portrayed himself to be from the pulpit. So that made me run away from God. And that made me despise God personally, because I'm like, why are you letting him in the pulpit, and all this and the other? And it hurt me. It broke me down. And so when I got free from, like, got by myself and went off to college, I literally looked at a church and said, I'm never going there. And I said that out of my mouth. And I meant it. And I grew up going to not just church, Sunday service, Bible class, Sunday school, evening service, church programs, vacation Bible school.
Right, everything.
I was in church. I went from this, I remember being in Charlotte, looking at a church saying, I will never go there. I don't want nothing to do with God, period. I was mad at him. I felt like, you know, it just wouldn't get any better. I said, I'm like, my mama died. Why my mama had to die when I'm just almost to the finish line of finishing school? I was almost out of the craziness, and you gonna take my mama, so now I'm homeless at 16. Why are you doing this to me? And then I gotta live with my hypocritical dad, who basically looked at me and said, in the hospital, and said, oh, I don't know where you gonna go, as if you're not my whole father, as if you don't have responsibility for me. Oh, might I add, they was married, so we did live in one house. So he's literally looking at me as if I don't have a home to go back to. I did not go home. I went with my school teacher. My school teacher said I could go with her for a few days, and then I started house hopping. And then, you know, it got to the point where my daddy was just like, well, bye. And I had to literally call my sister, tell her that, look, I gotta go. Daddy did kick me out of a moving car at that, and then told me I gotta be out his house. And
girl, you better tell your testimony on this live.
Listen,
okay.
And he kicked me out of a moving car. Really, this really happened while he was with his mistress that he's now married to. And please understand, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Me and my dad are good now, but I'm just telling you my story, period. Because it's my truth. No matter how ugly it is, that's what I went through. So basically, he's in the car with his mistress at the time, kicks me out, and I had to call my sister. And my sister put me on a Greyhound within a few hours. I moved to Atlanta from Memphis, Tennessee, where I was from, with a suitcase. One suitcase, that's it. Because she only had enough to pay for one suitcase for the Greyhound. Everything was gone. Once again, I lost even more stuff. So I'm like, you sending me here. And then got to Atlanta, didn't pass all of the Atlanta school tests in time. So they told me I had a lead solo in the graduation ceremony. The first time I was actually gonna sing because I had finally got the courage to sing, and they made me become a soloist. They ripped me from the program because they told me the day of that I would not be able to walk. Wow. That the test results came back in, and I had to take it one more time in the summer, and that's the only way I would be able to walk.
So how did you stay positive through that?
I didn't. That's what I want y'all to understand. I went through the downward spiral of anxiety and depression and suicidal thoughts so deep that eventually I had hit my own rock bottom, and I said, take it away. I couldn't deal with it anymore. And some of us carry so much pain, so much trauma, so much agony, and God is literally asking you to cast all your cares and your burdens on him. He is, sometimes you ever talk to a friend and you feel like you're telling her about your drama and your beef and something that's really bothering you, and it just feels like they don't want to be bothered with it, like it's too much for them. So they're like, okay, all right, and they trying to rush you off the phone or brush you off. See, God is not like that. You can tell him that heavy stuff, and he'll be able to take care of it and pilot you into where you need to be. It took me years to heal. It took therapy to heal. It took repentance to heal, because you got to repent for all those things that you did while you was, in your mess, and understand that repentance is very much so available to you through God's grace and mercy that was given to us when Jesus died on the cross. That's why when you're in church, that's why it's such a big deal when we talk about what happened on the cross. Because what happened was the sins that you haven't even committed of tomorrow, he died to wash those away for you. And the only way you can get access if you are washing the blood of Jesus and daily you die to your own cross. So why I say that suffering is a part of life. If Jesus suffered, why do you think you're any better than Jesus not to suffer? We all are going through something. Everybody is going through something. Some of y'all got to pick your going through. You got to pick how you're going to walk through that going through. I've been there. I've been negative Nancy. I've been the person that didn't nobody want to talk to because everything that came out my mouth was negative. Everything that came out my mouth was negative. I was bitter. I was mad. I carried that around for years, Yaya. I know it. So I'm not going to flex and tell y'all to get y'all mindset right if I haven't been in that position where, you know what, I've lost my mind. I've lost my everlasting mind, and I didn't know if I was going to get it back. So there were many times that I just had to surrender to God and then let it go.
And I'll say this, when you were speaking, it reminded me of Nehemiah in the Bible. If you don't know about Nehemiah in the Bible, go and read about Nehemiah. His whole life was crumbled. He was in a faraway land and asked, you know, the king, he said, can I go and take care of my home? Basically, that's what happened. He's walking in the dark, no shoes on, walking through animal feces all the way to get back home because he was the person that God assigned to rebuild his home. He rebuilt it while people were talking about him, while they were laughing at him, while they were disrespecting him, while people was breaking out in brawls and fights and all types of stuff, but he ended up doing it. And at the end of the day, God blessed him for that. So no matter what you are doing and whatever you feel like, you know, the ridicule, the naysayers, the Instagram trolls, the people who you know, the people who may not be rooting for you secretly, you know, they want you to do good but not better than them. The people who just starting drama with you and you're at your lowest point. The thing is God called you to do something, and he called you to do it now, currently, during a pandemic. Like, if you've been blessed during this pandemic, there's no such thing as a small blessing. Just drop the prayer hand. Because I want people to understand, like, it's not a, oh, you know, I found this $20 in my pocket. No, baby, guess what? You misplaced that $20 so you could go and get your DBA. Or you misplaced $20 so you can add to your LLC. So you can go and finally put that LLC in. You lost that $20 and then you just found it. So you could put gas in your car to go up to the business summit that was just held, so that you could meet somebody who you was connected, who God put at that time. So like you gotta, even in the midst of what people may seem as dark. Oh, you were talking about this in the summit, Rosemary. You said you understand what people were talking about 2020. 2020 ain't been bad for me.
Period.
Okay, I don't know about everybody else, but 2020 has been a blessing. I started 2 legitimate businesses, profiting from 2 legitimate businesses. I got 4 in total. I've been meeting so many different amazing people. I've made so many connections. I didn't work on TV sets and movie sets and this set and that set. And listen, it's a whole, people are in the house. So nobody can tell me what God can do. Okay, especially when you're on the right path. Now, listen, one thing I want people to understand, and I say this, I think I said this maybe like this is my 10th time this week. When it comes to God and, of course, business, there's a such thing as free will and a such thing as God's will. When you don't know your will, or you don't know the will that God intended for your life, you can't just do anything and feel like good is going to come of it. Because even if it comes temporarily, a few months down the line, you're going to be miserable. So you got to understand, like, and if you don't know what God got for your life and you are literally like, I just really don't know, who is God, what did he do, whatever it is, because I will help you. So the thing is like, and we cannot blame God for our will, the things that we choose to do. So if God had to, you know, of course he has the final say, but if he controlled everything, right, and did not let us make a decision, right, we will be slaves. We will be slaves. So I want everybody to understand that from when those people come and DM me asking me questions. We will be slaves. God gives us the choice to choose him, to love him, to make our own decisions in life. So everything that we do is not of him. And he is not, sometimes he does not, he allows us to make those decisions, but he's not the root of the decision.
Yes.
So when we're talking about this business and us making decisions and us doing stuff in this pandemic and making sure your mindset is in the proper state in order to make these decisions so that you know you can have control over your future through your mind, you got to understand that when you're doing this decision with your mind, you got to take into consideration, is this me doing this or is this God doing it?
Yes.
And if you don't know the answer, because you're going to know when it's God. You're going to be like, oh,
Yes.
that was just right there. Like, I used to think God was this huge, dark, like, big voice, like, you know, Yaya, do this. And I would, like, ask my parents, like, excuse me. I would ask my parents, like, how do you know God is talking to you? And they would be like, you just know. And as I got older and I got closer to God, that includes prayer and fasting and reading the word of God and doing my research and, you know, being able to not only go with what other people tell me, but to do it for myself. Then that's when I understood what they were talking about. But anyways, we didn't shift it, but we going back to the mindset because God is your mindset, period. We going to go to the knowledge.
So
Okay?
yeah,
We going to go to the knowledge test. So tell them about the knowledge.
So when we talked about mindset, now that we have a clear understanding of how you're supposed to move, and Yaya just dropped a whole bunch of gems about your will and God's will. And oftentimes you have to make sure that you're operating in your full assignment. So I'm going to say this. We have kingdom work and then we have what we want to build. Okay. Now, a lot of the times you are not getting what you want because you won't do what he wants you to do. So your kingdom work has to come first because the Bible says seek ye first the kingdom of God. A lot of people feel like seek ye first is like, okay, read the Bible, make sure I go to church, tune in the Bible study, got it. Give him some time so he can give me something. No, 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 no. You have work, like realistic work that you need to go out and do. You have souls you need to save. You have things that he wants you to do. And some of you all need to correlate it in your business. Do people see God in your business? When they shop with you, do they know that they're dealing with a business owner of integrity and they can see the God's light shining through you? They don't even have to be so verbal about saying that, oh, we know you're a Christian or we know you this. But do they see that there's something different about you? They see the light. They don't see the world in you. Do they see something different? So when we talk about building your businesses, first and foremost, she hit on a lot of the technical resources that are very much so available to you all. I want you all to understand that there are some sites that I'm about to drop for y'all, and I really need y'all. I'm talking about these sites can literally take y'all to the next level. I promise you. I put this on everything I love.
And listen, she's giving it to y'all for the. Listen, we are on Instagram, baby. Okay, what is your cash app so these people continue?
It's just $, Rosemary Salem Code.
Boom, y'all better tip her, okay? Because she is really giving y'all the gems. And listen, she's not charging nothing for this. We literally hopped on this as an impromptu, you know, type of situation because we were so lit from the summit that we had to come and bless y'all real quick. So make sure if y'all, you know, like what's all being said, make sure you go and not only sew into her, but invest into her business by getting her services as well, okay? I'm dropping her cash up in the comments. Continue on, I'm sorry.
Yes. So first you want to talk about creating your message, okay? So every business has to have a signature message. A lot of you all are not converting because no one understands what you do. And you for yourself are finding it, you know, whether you want to admit it or not, you know you're not hitting that level of value that you know because it's not crystal clear. Even if you are an established brand and you know you're not hitting the ceiling, you hit like the glass ceiling, that's what they call it. It's because you all have not clarified your message in the marketplace. So what you want to do is you want to start by understanding the first question is what's your big vision, okay? So write that down. What is the big vision? So, big means big, built in God. I love Believe Bigger by Marshawn Evans because I love how she said it's built in God. That was the first time I heard about that. I don't know if she is the creator of it, but I pay homage to where homage is due. She the one that told me about it. So yes, when you think about big, it has to be what's your big vision. So you have to think beyond right now. Some of you all build businesses out of the struggle. When I started my agency off the air mattress, I was already at my bottom. My goal was not just to pay my rent. My goal was to get out of this situation forever. Okay? Like Cardi B said, forever. I don't ever want to come back here again. I don't ever want to see these type of problems again. And that is exactly what happened. So you have to think beyond. So what is thinking beyond, Rosemary? So when you're building out your business plan, they ask you, what's your 3-year goal? What's your 5-year goal? What's your 10-year goal? That is a big vision. You have to think beyond right now. So think 3 years from now. 3 years from now, you can hire some people, right? Right now, that may be a stretch to you in your mind, in your eyesight, but you got to think beyond right now. So you got to understand your big vision and why you need to do this. Why do I need to do this, Rosemary? How are you going to be the next Coca-Cola brand that outlives you in your own lifespan if you can't even think outside your own lifespan? You have to create that and understand that this is what is going to grow your business. If you know where you're going, you will reach the destination, okay? So the next thing, you need to identify your gift, okay? So you got to identify your gift. Everybody has a gift, okay? We have our spiritual gifts, yes, but we also have gifts that can be operated in a business sense. So some of you all are extremely talented. Some of you all say, I have a lot of people come to me, Rosemary, how do I start a business? Or what do I know my business is for? You got to identify your gift. So if I'm going to give you some spiritual advice and I'm going to give you some practical advice, okay? I'm going to start with the practical advice first. The practical advice is list the things that you know you are good at. List the things that you know you can do and it just comes easy to you. Like, you know that if one time I was in Dollar Tree and I just wanted to have some cute little flowers for my desk, fake flowers. I've never put fake flowers together. I don't know. I was just having a moment. And it was a young lady in the Dollar Tree. She don't know me. She was picking out flowers for herself. And she was like, well, would you like me to do it for you? And I was like, well, that's odd. And who does that? I was like, thank you. I was very appreciative, but I thought that was very odd that she just kind of eavesdropped because it was just me. So you listen real hard if you know the conversation I'm saying to myself. But she was so happy to make that bouquet for me, and it was beautiful. Like, I wish I could have brought it here to Houston, but I'm starting over, so whatever. But it was so nice, and I kept it, and I was so honored that she put it together. But she did that because that was a gift of hers. I don't have that gift. If I would have put it together, it probably would have looked okay. It wouldn't have looked like that. She made it look like really next level. Some of you all can take things and make it look next level. Some of y'all food is next level. Some of y'all can give advice, great coaching advice. Some of y'all are great at identifying why someone can't communicate with their child. Some of y'all have gifts of establishing solid relationships. You know how to build effective communication. Some of you all were called to be relationship coaches. Some of you all have so much within you, and you got to understand. It said my vision for my career keeps changing, but most definitely make it enough to where I can enjoy time and vacations and fun things to me. Right. So even if your career is changing, that might be you have a business inside of you that you need to clarify, because sometimes everybody is not called to work for someone else. Now, I know that entrepreneurship is popular, but some of us are holding on to security when God is telling you that you need to be transitioning into success. So which one you want, blanket or success? I reference a lot of my analogies to being a child, because I really feel like when you birth a business out of you, it's almost like you are starting from ground one, like you don't know
it is. It's your baby.
Yeah, it's your baby, so you gotta build it up. So you got to understand. You said my gift is blonding extensions and customer service for sure for my clients. Okay, so you can create a customer service class for people who offer beauty extension services. How do you teaching them how you grew your business through great customer service? How you made X amount of sales per month by implementing these tips as a customer service, and you can upload that to one of these free platforms. Yes, I said free platforms like coursecraft.com. And I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all know right now, I'm gonna speed through this. Please watch the replay because I gotta get it out of me because I don't want to lose it and I don't want to hold y'all too long. So like coursecraft.com, you can upload free courses on there. Your first free course, they basically the reason why it's free is because it allows you to make your money first before you pay the platform to use it. So you can use that first little free plan to get it out. Some of y'all just need to get it out. Can somebody say get it out in the comments if you follow me? So write get it out in the comments if you follow me. So you can create a course so that people can learn from you. Some of y'all need to be teaching people how to do what you're doing because listen, knowledge is the new currency. I think my issue is I'm offering classes, but no one is showing up. You gotta market it so people show up. Get people saying how they enjoy your customer service. You got to start showing your proof so people can see, not just posting screenshots of how much money you're making, but I need to see that you are who you say you are, that your customers actually like you. And then also, is your following reflecting the people that actually want your stuff? Are people who actually do what you do following you? If you have a product, but you don't have an audience. So that's a disconnection. Right? So you got to work on building and attracting. So start following people that do what you do and then start building out free content. Build it and create some type of freebie. It could be a PDF download so you can build your email list because we're not going to be sitting here building businesses on platforms that we don't own. We need to grow our own email list and text marketing list. So those y'all like, okay, some of y'all, listen, text marketing, if you lazy, baby, text marketing has came through for you. Okay, so you said, listen, Rosemary, I write down email marketing. It's not my ministry. So what can I do? Text marketing. Pay a little $20 a month. People can text a little 5 digits, and you can start sending out mass messages and updates to your prospective clients. Because guess what? If they have signed up to get text messages from you, they want to hear from you. Is this making sense to anybody? I hope I'm helping.
Girl, speaking of a free, listen.
Yeah.
Speaking of following people, make sure y'all follow Rosemary. I'll tag her page below. Okay, listen, sis got more where this came from, y'all. That's why I was so excited to put her on my live and just give y'all these gems that sis is dropping. Because let me tell y'all something. People don't just graciously show up in somebody's live to drop free gems often, okay? So listen, take it, make sure y'all taking notes. This will be a replay. If y'all want this replay, please DM me your email after the live is over. DM me your email after the live is over and let me know that you want the free replay and I'll send it to you so that y'all know this is not a game, okay? But continue on, girl.
Oh, no, you're good. So I'm actually reading from my curriculum now. So y'all actually getting what I teach my clients. So once we have identified our gifts, you got to ask yourself, have you ever wanted to do something, but you didn't know how to do it? What was it? It's between what you feel like you should be doing as your gift and that thing that you're scared to start doing. I'm going to say that again. It's between you identifying your gift and answering that thing that you're scared to start doing. A lot of us, when we start businesses, the first thing that people come to me is like, I don't know how to do this. So you're letting the I don't know stop you from being successful. It is wrapped all in together. If you don't know how to do it, then that means that's what you need to be doing next. Does that make sense? Am I helping somebody? So next, you have to take that information and then you need to do this. This is a homework assignment for everybody to do. You have to go ask 5 people that are closest to you. Not just closest as they're your friends. These are the people that if you need their raw advice, that you know they ain't gonna sugarcoat, they ain't gonna lie, they not gonna hold you, they not gonna do all of that. You need to go to these people and ask them these 3 specific questions, and I'm gonna say it slow. Because I know y'all not gonna have time to type all these questions in here. So I need y'all to make sure y'all got your pen and paper, or make sure you DM her for the replay. Number 1, why do they come to you about advice? And be specific. You all have a business wrapped up inside of what somebody asking you how to do. Whether it's a product or a service, they want to learn from you and they want to get something from you, and they have already told you indirectly that you're the expert because they keep coming to you. So now you need them to tell them what they see. So they need to tell you what they see in you. Sometimes you need a mirror. Can we say mirror? All right.
Okay.
So the second question is, first of all, shout out to Yaya for dropping the questions in here. If y'all don't know this is God, because she is.
They don't know, girl. Okay, listen, they don't even understand what's going on right now. But it's cool.
It's right. We here. We know what we doing.
We know what's going on. We know. We understand.
So next, you want to know what value do they feel you give them? So you will ask them, what value do you feel I give you? So you got to ask them like you know. So in the book, it says, what value do you feel I give you? So you got to ask them flat out, what value do you feel I give you? You want to ask them, if I created a business from the advice I give you, would you buy it? That down for people who say, well, how does this work if you sell a product? Okay, if someone is calling you about how to apply wigs or how to make a wig, would they not pay you to make their wig? Or complicated. It is a product or a service caught up into what people are already seeing in you. Sometimes you need a mirror. Your mirror is going to show you your millions. All right, that's a nugget. Your mirror will show you your millions. There's going to be several things that happen throughout the course of your life that you need to see in your mirror that's going to keep leveling you up. We're not supposed to be stagnant, okay? So here's my advice when you start this process. You want to make it formal, so schedule a time to meet with them. This is serious, so don't sleep on this step. Next, you want to delete your emotions. Don't be so eager that you miss the words that they are saying to you. You have to be ready to hear the feedback. Some of y'all might get too excited if they start saying, well, you know, bro, I really see you doing this and other. You be like, yeah. You start talking when you supposed to shut up. This is not the time for you to talk because you're going to miss something. This is what I know. This is what I teach my clients, and my clients pay me for it. So you got to follow the system. Be quiet. You are listening. That is your only job, listening and taking notes. And then the final thing to make it a little bit more formal so they will take it more serious and you will have it, I suggest you record it. Be professional. Invite them to a conference line. You can go to freeconferencecall.com and get you a conference number and set it up and use your Gmail or your Yahoo and send them a calendar invite so they know that this is a serious conversation and that they actually carve out the time. This is not something casual. Sometimes people don't take you serious until you make them take you serious. So this is why it's important. I did this exact formula, and this is why I'm before you right now doing what I do as a successful business owner. No cap, okay?
No cap.
So, for instance,
hey y'all, I see a lot of y'all coming in while Rosemary is reading that question. Make sure you drop your businesses in the comment section. Please follow Rosemary Salem Code to get more business tips. Honestly, y'all, this free course came by Jesus himself, okay? And listen, she's dropping the gems, so make sure you guys follow her. If you're just tuning in, personally, I am Yaya the Mogul, celebrity hairstylist and makeup artist. I'm a serial solopreneur. I own 4 businesses, and listen, we are getting to it down to the nitty gritty right now, okay? So we're gonna jump right back into the question. And make sure, lastly, if you want the replay, DM me your email, please.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So I'm answering
Cammy.
Cammy, okay, why you don't give nobody nothing for free? You create content around the product and service that you offer. I'm gonna say that again. You give nobody anything for free. You create content around the product or service. So that you are basically building. Let me use business term. You're creating FOMO, okay, which is FOMO, which is fear of missing out around the offer. So if you have an upcoming class, so let's say this, Jet, I'm just gonna wing it out there. Today is
Use my upcoming hair class on Thursday.
yeah. Okay, so you're right, perfect. We both got a class on Thursday. Look at God, that's crazy. I got my build. I got a class. Yes, Thursday night. Build your brand. And now master class. It is the link is in my bio to register. But listen, you have to create FOMO around your offer. So Yaya has a class. Her class is on Thursday. So what she could do, she could start posting and going live and every day and sending like little love notes through her email list, letting them know that, man, you know, I remember when I didn't know how to do this. I was getting really tired and frustrated, and I just knew that it had to be a system out there that was easy enough for an everyday person to do it. But guess what? I never found it. I watched YouTube video after YouTube video, and I never found what I taught myself. So I am creating this class to help you all during this pandemic to learn how to put your lace fronts on by yourself, but not just put it on, but put it on the right way, because we are out here trying to look good in the pandemic. We're not trying to look like we panicking, okay? And she can create content around how she can story tell. So she can tell stories about her experiences, why YouTube isn't enough. So that could be a topic. She can go live and say why YouTube isn't enough, and everybody what she's talking about. And then she gets on, she says 3 points of why you as a self-taught beauty person cannot just depend on YouTube. You need someone who's going to give you some intimate hands-on, because guess what YouTube doesn't offer you? Feedback. So you being a part of my class, not only are you going to be able to watch me do it and catch it, but you'll be able to get feedback so that you can know for sure that you know how to do it. Does that make sense?
Listen, baby. Okay, are y'all listening? Okay, because listen, sis just went all the way in on what y'all gotta do step by step. Like, are y'all understanding that this is what's really happening? This really just happened on live on Instagram. Like, it really did. Cammy, I hope you're taking notes, girl.
Yeah, so and you can do this with anything that you sell. Anything that you sell. So you can just create, you're supposed to talk around it. Okay, so like think about that really, really annoying person who never gets to the point. Right? Y'all know that person that you don't like talking to because it's like they talk in circles. That is what you're supposed to do, but you're supposed to have a direction that you're pointing them into. Right? So you're supposed to make sure that if you are sending them down the rabbit hole, that you know that you tell them how they can get off. So if you're ready to get off and stop being confused, and you really want to know and really get this thing, because when you think about the hamster wheel, the hamster is chasing something. Hamsters keep trying to get the little thing so they can eat. But you are literally dingling, this is a marketing phrase, y'all. I'm teaching y'all real marketing. You are dangling the desire. So when you hear that in marketing, they're like, well, you need to dangle the desire in your copy. And you're like, what the heck are they talking about? This is what I'm talking about. You're literally you're basically making their problem a big deal. Like, you tired of watching them videos. You know, how many have you watched by now? At this point, you're probably subscribed to all of the influencers, and you still don't know how to put that wig on.
And you still don't know, sis.
And you still don't know.
Subscribe to this class. That's what
So
you
make it a big mess. So you gotta supersize their problem while forgetting their solution in front of their face. So it's like you're making the problem bigger, and then you are pushing the solution in front of their face. Every day you are making the problem bigger and you pushing the solution to their face. No matter what you're selling, product, service, I don't care. You doing nails, I don't care. Your nails not done. You in the pandemic and you're panicking. Your nails been looking like mine and you need some nails right now. Okay, you're probably more girly than most. You know, you care about your nails being done. That bothers you. It affects the way you feel. You know you feel good when you get your nails done, and lately you have been in a slump. It's time for you to cater to yourself. Did you know that I had a 20% off a full set this week? If you didn't know, now you know. Let's schedule your appointment now. Let's talk about the colors at this point. I have a new colors. Now you can start showing stories about all the new colors that you just got in. Now she's picking her color and she didn't even know she was about to buy. You have to bring them into it. That's marketing. You cannot think that people are going to literally, they don't want your product. Do y'all not understand that? That's why y'all not making no money. You think somebody wants you. Don't nobody want you. They not checking for you. That is the point. When you get that through your head that don't nobody want you. I want y'all to say that every day. Don't nobody want me. So you have to wake up every day is like, how can I be someone's dangling desire business model? How can I provide the solution that people desire me? Some of y'all are looking at influencers so much, but why do they influence you? Because they have dangled a desire, because they have sold a falsified or real life, okay, because some of them be real, and some of them, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter where they lie on the totem pole. They have dangled a desire that has made you tune in, subscribe, and be addicted to what they have because you made them tune in.
Hold on, stop right there. Because listen, if y'all want some more of this, y'all gonna have to follow my sis, and y'all are gonna have to purchase her services, okay? Because that's what we're really about to get into. Because listen, she just told y'all to be desirable. She just told y'all the formula. She just told y'all. Now, I really want to know who's going to apply this. See, I personally have been guilty, you know, way back in the day of listening to people, and I write everything down, but did I apply it? No. So everything that you're getting here, you need to apply it. And I'm going to challenge y'all to apply it for 15 days.
Ooh. Because 2020 ain't over.
Straight. I'm talking no days off, foot on the gas, like no breaks.
That's good.
15 days.
Girl,
15 days.
We need to create a boot camp. That's what we're going to do. We're going to create a business boot camp. We're going to create a business boot camp. I promise you, that's what we're going to do. I think that's what our next, we got to do a lot of stuff, but that just came to me because the way we both teach, we apply pressure. So
pressure is applied, honey.
You work with me, it's boot camp style because we is not about here trying to keep making the same mistake. So listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna give y'all a 2 more big nuggets, and then I'm gonna close this because it's gonna be 10 o'clock. Rosemary has put on a full conference. I have been talking for hours. I know y'all probably think I like running my mouth, but truly I actually don't. I just spend a lot of my time shutting up, and I would like to do that very soon. So I'm gonna give y'all 2 more tips, and we're gonna close this
yes,
ma'am. And we're gonna make sure that you all, but before I do that, yes, I do have a masterclass, and I also am still running a session sale all what is today? Today's Saturday until Monday. So you can still get the $100 off a one-time strategy session with me if you just click the book now button in my Instagram. That's all you gotta do. Go to my profile. You ain't gotta worry about no link. This is the nice book now button. You know, Instagram did try to help your sister out with connecting stuff to your calendars and stuff. You pick the time and the date that you want to hop on a call with me, and it's me. It's not someone. It's not my assistant. It's me for now, okay? Because 2021 we switching it up. But for now, for that rate, you can get me, okay? And we're going to talk particularly about your business. And if you say, listen, I'm not ready for one-on-one, but you need to be in my Build Your Brand Now class, you know your brand is not established. Like, let's stop playing. Build Your Brand Now is not about people saying, oh, I already got a brand, but are you making money? Are you breaking even? Like, do you even know what breaking even looks like for your business from a profiting standpoint? And I want you guys to understand that when I teach, And I always limit the amount of people in my class for a very reason. So I don't know how many seats I got left because I haven't checked. Like I said, I've been talking all day, okay? So I had a chance to check everything. And I'm not going to check it tonight because, amen, when I get off here, I'm about to go to sleep.
Yes, you're going to decompress, honey. Self-care.
Okay, so let me get these last tips, and then I'm gonna leave you all with a word of encouragement, and then we're gonna close out. Okay, so next, once you understand from the advice that you have gotten from your interview with your 5 friends that told you what your gift is, and now you understand that you got to figure out what is that thing that you say you want to do, but it's kind of difficult, and you got to get over that curve. Now you got to identify the need for it. Some of you all are doing business backwards because you don't understand the need. Like I told Cammie, right? Cammie, your business is not just about you doing blonde extensions. Your business is about that you're an expert at doing blonde extensions. And not only can you continue to do blonde extensions fabulously, but you can teach others how to leverage and make money doing the same thing. And that is your stick. You can sell, you can put that up in a course and make residual income off of that while you still doing the blonde extensions. And as you grow your business, any in-person classes, either one you have coming up, I'm in the H-Town, I'll fly to y'all. Well, sign up for the class digitally. It's definitely COVID, so I haven't done an in-person class because I don't want to waste that energy and time putting that out there, and then people are not comfortable with actually coming. And then also, right now, not until January, I don't think I'll be doing anything in person. My whole business model is in person. So if anybody was like feeling some type of way during this pandemic, it was me. Every seminar that I did, like I just told Yaya, this was my second one doing, because I don't really do the whole, I like to get in your face so we can grow together. I like energy. I like to clap. I feed my clients. Okay, we're going to talk about that later. But anyways, I spoil my clients. Like when we work VIP, it's VIP. But if you want to have an experience, you can either sign up for a session with me. It's in person. You see my face. I do let you see my face. Or you can definitely be in the class and you can see my face again, but you're gonna get that content. But those are the 2 offers that I have right now, and I think that's the best offer doing for this month right now. And that's the only thing I'm focusing on, because that's what it is.
For me,
Okay.
I have my lace class on Thursday, and then that's the lace maintenance class. But then I'm gonna do a wig install class that I think you'll be really I think you will really enjoy that one. So I'll definitely DM it to you and let you know. And then also everything's in the link in my bio. So if you want to know what I got going on, just go to the link in the bio and click on each little tab and it'll tell you.
Yes, tap into her business. Make sure you sow back into her business, because she asked me to come on here. She asked me, she DM'd me in the middle of the summit. And I could have easily operated in my flesh and said, Yaya, I like you a lot. I mean, a whole lot.
Listen, I was like, you know what? It's in my spirit to go live, so that's what we're gonna do.
She over here knocking a whole after party on the summit, y'all.
I
I can't. She literally was like, y'all come.
Come on,
like, okay.
Yeah.
Everybody came on here. Like literally half of the people actually joined on here. Like it was funny. And then in my mind, I didn't even get a chance to get in my head, because when I do get tired, I get really cranky. So I'm still operating in my spirit. That's why I know God is good, because He didn't even let me because I could have, when I turned this ring light off and I had got off there, I could have easily just, but God was like, no. And I got right on the phone with Yaya, because she didn't give me time. She called me and I was like, okay. And
what, we talked for like 30 minutes.
A whole 30 minutes.
And then I said, hold on, girl, we got people about to be on the live. Let's go get on the live.
Having too much fun.
Baby.
But this is what life is about, because at the end of the day, whether you all purchase anything, whether anybody on here purchase anything, because I'm about to speak something right now, whether none of y'all buy nothing or not, that's not why we're doing it. We ain't coming on here to hustle y'all, because we know where our help comes from. And when you know where your blessings come, then listen, when you sow a seed, you shall reap what you sow. we are not coming on here with a heart of, the Bible says you should give not grudgingly or necessity, for God loves a cheerful giver. Both of us are on here, and our main objective wasn't to pitch our products and services to you. It was to give, because we had been poured into. We had an amazing summit, and we felt the overflow. I produced a successful conference. Yaya got on here and did her thing. So we both happy because God blessed us with something that we asked him for. So in return, we're able to pour into. And when you realize that it don't matter if I sat here and did a whole class for free, it don't matter, because God is still going to do exceedingly abundantly above all I can ever ask or think. I am not worried about $97 sales or things of that nature. Or we're not worried about $75 clicks, because we know God is sending us to a $75 million lifestyle. And when you change your thinking and your belief.
Hold on. Say it again, because I caught it.
Did you catch the word? I said we are not.
Girl, I caught it. Okay.
We're not worried about $75 sales in classes, because God is fulfilling us into $75 million lifestyle. When you stop pitting pensions and start living, that is when you will feel the riches and the glory of God. It's not about right now. It's about when God reaps that harvest that you sowed, is it going to pay you well? Okay, so I got to give y'all these last two tips, because
Go ahead. I'm sorry. We keep getting off track. Go ahead.
Okay, so you got to identify your competition. Where there is competition, there is a lane to dominate. Some of y'all are so scared for competitors. Y'all get so intimidated by these influencers and feel like, well, I can't be a super set, or I can't be a Yaya the Mogul, and I can't be. Yeah, because you were never called to be them. You was called to be bigger than them. But some of y'all don't want to catch that word. But okay.
Come on.
Listen, you were not meant to do small business. You are trying to count somebody else's cash when God is trying to give you overflow. Stop comparing yourself. The lane is built because competition needs to be there. When the lane is built, that means that there are people shopping. If there is not a lane, how can people shop with you? When you go to the grocery store, if there was never a lane full of things for you to pick, how would you be able to buy those multiple brands and shop? You need the lane to make money. You better clap when you see somebody in your lane, because that's a testimony. Girl, there you go. We on the right aisle. We just need to put our bread next to Wonder and in between Nature's Valley, and we gonna get what's ours. Listen, some of y'all don't even know Great Value make more money than probably Nature's Own and Wonder Bread together. But you so worried about the competitors. What if Walmart said, we can't compete with the shelf because they're paying us to be on the shelf? Walmart said, no, Thug Life, we finna create our own value, and we gonna put our bread right there in the middle, and we gonna make our bread 88 cents, and it's gonna still have the same level of expiration time as the other bread, and it's gonna taste decent. It ain't the best, and some of y'all are so worried about counting yourself out. Nobody told you that you had to be the best. You just had to be on the shelf. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna end it out, because if I stop right there, we're gonna get into another word.
Go ahead, girl. I got it.
And we gotta finish. Okay, so I'm gonna.
You just gotta be on the shelf. That's all I gotta say. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's simple. Okay, so market research. You have to do your market research. So what is market research? All right, so your market research is basically, it tells you, it allows you to gather information on the potential client needs and identify your competition. If you don't know who you are up against, and you don't know what your potential clients' needs are, Cammy, like I told you, they need to learn from you so they can shop with you. Or you need to see how you can create coaching where you can train. You can start your own institute teaching people extensions. You don't have to think small. You can think enlarge your territory. God is prophetically speaking to me right now for you, girl. He just gave me that. I just realized that you've been trying to do it's so small. That's why you're not selling it. It's not big enough. You need to think next level. It's other things that you know how to do. that you keep playing yourself in, and it all boils under your gifts and talented in the cosmetology field. So you need to create, maybe it's next level, you need to be creating an institute where you can train up people and show them your exact method. People will pay $600 to $1,000 at a time for you to travel the world. Just like you asked me, you say you'll fly in. Guess what? That same energy, somebody is willing to give you that same energy. When you post a flyer and say that you're doing your institute, teaching people how to build the best extension selling business, and you're going to show all your, and you're going to show them the exact method that you did to start your business and grow your business to a certain amount of figures, you will see that you will be traveling across the world, and people are going to be flying in. Even though you're traveling, you're going to have people flying in to go to your institute. I hope you caught that, because that was for you. He told me that. So listen, that was a download. That was a download, sis. I don't even know you, but he told me that. So your market research, the first question you want to ask is, what is your market? You need to identify what your actual market is. In other words, what is your industry? What industry are you in? Okay? When you understand your industry, then you can understand how you're going to dominate. If you don't know what industry you in, how are you going to ever dominate? How are you going to make $1 million if you don't even know your industry? When you you can't even quote. I hate when people be like, the beauty industry is a such $1 billion industry. But what market are you in inside of that industry? Crickets. Okay. So you need to know what portion of the pie belongs to you, so you can approximately enter the marketplace to know where your money is coming from. You don't know what is out there in your industry because you keep thinking small level, and you need to understand that it's an industry that you're entering. You are a catalyst to an idea, but you are entering into a well-established marketplace where they want what you have, but you need to know what you're walking into. Okay, so you don't know which door to enter if you don't know your market. All right, so the last couple things on the market research, this is like totally my curriculum. Like, I'm just excited. So who are your top 5 competitors? So you need to figure out who your top 5 competitors are. Okay, that's very simple. Figure out who your top 5 competitors. Now, let me break this down for the people in the back. Your competitors are not your favorite influencer. If you live in Timbuktu, you need to compete with those who are in Timbuktu if you are brick and mortar service. Stop comparing your business to a business that's not even in your own demographic or location. Dominate your zip code first. Then you can dominate the world. If people don't know who you are, they'll never shop with you. So a lot of you all want to market and stuff, but you talk about Facebook ads, but really you can invest in your local newspaper. You can invest in postal services, or send out, or do it yourself. You can just hit different apartments and post and go drop your flyers that you spend money. Get the 5,000 flyers. Why hold on to it and hoard it? Go to apartment complexes and stick it on people's doors. And then when I see the pictures of your work, and I see that and I know I need to get my hair done. I didn't know you existed until you did that. Yes, a lot of people may throw it away, but what about those people that say yes to you? Would that not be worth it? Would that not be income? Would that be better than you sitting here wasting time and money trying to procrastinate on what to do next and start acting on things? Okay, so next, write down 3 things that stood out to you from each competitor. Now you're learning how to not be jealous of your competitors, but you need to start understanding what they're doing to win. You need to know what they're doing to win. You all are looking at them and admiring them, but you are not writing down their strategy. They have a strategy that you're not catching on to. Okay, so next, what is the one thing each competitor offers that is similar to you? Now you can discuss the similarities. What does this person do that's similar to what I do? Now we're talking about being on the shelf. All right, we sell the same amount of slices of bread that everybody else do. We're similar, but what is going to be the differentiation factor? What is your differentiation factor? Well, great value is going to give you that great value for 88 cents because they said we're going to be the most affordable bread and we are going to make sure that we are in a position to give you decent bread for a decent price. Period. That's what we're doing. So we don't have to worry about Wonder Bread and we don't have to worry about Nature's Own because we want the people who just trying to make a PB&J sandwich and sit down somewhere. We're not worried about the people who must have wheat bread and it must say this and it must say that. That is not their customer. Okay, so the last thing in market research is what are 3 ways you plan to stand out in the marketplace? So I just named some things using the bread example. They wanted to be the cheapest. They wanted to be right there in the middle. They wanted to reach a certain demographic. What are going to be the 3 ways you want to stand out in your marketplace? And as I close, thank you, Yaya, for having me on here. It was definitely a pleasure. It was fun, definitely for me to be on here. And I gave y'all so much knowledge, and I felt like my assignment has been fulfilled. Truly, truly, truly honored to, be on here. Please hit her up for the replay. And Yaya, thank you again, girl. I'm gonna let you close it out because
Of course, of course. Well, first of all, I want to thank everybody who tuned into this live. It was a lot of people jumping on and off. So again, if you want the replay, please DM me your email and let me know whether or not or what you need from us. If you need to know the will for your life, okay, let's not forget that. God has for you, please DM me as well. If you're just totally clueless and you need help, I will definitely be happy to pray for you, pray with you, and help guide you in the right direction. Other than that, we leave you with this. Just make sure you guys soak it all in and apply it. Again, I am Yaya, the Mogul celebrity hairstylist and makeup artist. Thank you so much to Rosemary of Rosemary Salem Co. And make sure you guys follow her. Make sure y'all follow her journey. Because listen, she just told y'all by next year, y'all ain't gonna get to get her. Y'all gonna get the team, okay? So y'all better get her while y'all can, okay? And again, y'all be blessed. Don't forget to shop both of our classes, which are for next Thursday. She got a couple of master classes and things like that. So go to her page, shop the link in her bio, as well as me the same. Make sure y'all join me for a seat to my pandemic proof lace maintenance class next Thursday, or this Thursday now, December 10th, and it is at noon. So we'll see y'all then. Until next time, listen, I'm all done. Okay, so we're gonna go rest. I'm still at the salon. I gotta go home.
yes, go home, sis. Go relax.
Rosemary time, okay? She can put together a whole summit, honey. It was flawless. And again, y'all, we thank y'all for joining us. Y'all be blessed. See y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.